Hi guys, it's me again. Sorry, it's been a while. So, I was planning on doing the room tour, but my room is a total mess. I mean, like, seriously, it was completely mess. Because, as you may know, I finished my studies and I graduated, yes! And, so yeah, basically, I planned to do the room tour, but it was completely mess. I really need to reorganize everything. Like this part here is just really organized now. But I've got a lot of things, shelves, and every kind of boring, weird stuff on the floor. It took me a while, and I throw away a lot of things, but I also managed to really organize everything, especially in the arts departments. And I wanted to share with you my art collection. And this little binder is actually all the original art that I made. Well, not everything. I throw away some old, very old and ugly things, and some that and a lot of things that I do in high school that are, yeah, kind of horrible. But this is really like original art, and I was surprised. I don't have a lot, but yes, I'm not very productive. But since I really organize everything in a chronological order, I think it's going to be fun to share this with you, and let me know if you want more videos like this when I just talk about what I do. So yes, this is the original art. And here we go for going through this stuff. So this is the oldest drawing that I kept, and I think I was 8. No, this is way older, maybe 7 years old. And this is a teddy bear done with like dotting stuff technique, and I think it's like gouache paints, and I was really young. But I kept it. It's really ugly, but I just, it reminds me from like what I was where I come from, because the last drawing that I made is this, like from the video Gaga Speak drawing, and it's really old. I really need to draw more. So yes, just going through this stuff, I kept sorry, the light is really bad. Yeah. So I kept this I don't know how you call this in English. The rock that flies in the sky. I don't know how you call this, but I think you can recognize the thing. And this is really old also, but I just like the color. And I did a lot of weird manga drawing when I was younger. This is really ugly. And as you can tell, this is a guy. And I mean, it's through all this stuff, there's like 4 guys. I really should draw more guys, but yeah, it kind of looks like a girl also. So yeah, I did a guy one day. I did a guy. This is done with, I think it's Karat watercolor pencils, and as you can tell, this is nothing like watercolors because I kind of stopped with this, but I kept it because these are, and this one also, which is really old. These are drawings that I made for like amateur contests when I was on a forum, and I kept them because it actually took a while for me to do this because colored pencils are really a beautiful technique, but it's really long to make, so I couldn't just throw them away. Just some boring art. This was done in September 2002, and I was really in a manga, like a lot more than now, in a manga way of drawing everything, because the first thing that I discovered was like Capital Sakura. So yeah, one more. This is done with Trias marker. I didn't have Copic in that time, but I also tried to do a landscape, and it's really off. The perspective is completely off, but yeah. So I'm just going to show you through. I can't really talk about every drawing. It can be for 1 hour, but basically, this is the art. So this is like creature with a girl. This one has a story. I actually did this as a gift I was supposed to send the original drawing, but I was so proud of myself. I made it. I was so proud of myself and how it turned out that I decided to keep it for me. And now that I look at it, like 10 years ago, no, not 10 years, but it was in 2005. So it's really old. And when I look at it now, I was like, oh my god, why did I keep this? I should have sent it to the girl, but if she recognizes herself and if you recognize this drawing that I promised you, just tell me if you want to have it, because I will be happy and glad to send it to you. So yeah, this is weird Gothic Girl. There's a lot of girl, of course. Oh, this part is like from high school. I did some how do you call this, like chimera stuff, like you mix some animals. And this is the choisson. Oh my god, I can't translate this. It's like you mix animals' name. There's the Elijah, and this is a creature that I created. Oh, sorry, it's really blurry. This is a human mixed with a tree. This is me as a chibi version. It was for a contest, and I really hate to draw myself most of the time. But this is a chibi version, so it's not really like me. The features of the face is not me. So I was really, yeah, it was funny to do this. And this is typically my clothes. And I've got another one with like surrounded by things that I like. And there's my cat. And there's the food I like and all that kind of stuff. This is just some weird obsession with tattoo and geishas. There's a lot of colors and a lot of patterns. Yeah, this is an original also. Some girl inspired by Musha. For those of you who don't know who he is, get on Wikipedia and search for Alphonse Musha. I really love this work. This is some drawings of my cat when he was little. I didn't draw this when he was little. I just drew this from pictures. And there's another one. Sorry, you can't really see. There's just this. There's a fairy, and she has a really weird posture. I don't know how she can stand like this. Some watercolor paintings, more watercolors. I really suck at watercolors. I really need to practice more. Some girls again. This is done with pastels, and I really suck with pastels, but I love the technique. Yeah. So this is from a contest. This was done in colored pencils, but I don't have the original anymore. I sold it, so I just have a copy of this. This is from the basket way. The original is Gave, and this one also. And this was done with Copic markers. This was also with Copic markers on like the marker paper from Canson, and this paper sucked like hell because the ink is like it's not soaking, it's not bleeding, it's like staying on the surface, and you can't layer color, and this is kinda waste. You have layered paper and you can't lay colors. This is I think you recognize this one from the Girl and Kitten videos, and the original is sold also, but I got a copy of this. This is just some practicing with acrylic paint. This is my cat. Yeah, laying on the bed. This is done with like boring ball paint, black ball paint. I did this I think 3 or 4 years ago, and yeah, I just like to draw with ball paints, and I think I won't like reuse this drawing, this posture, this character. I like it like this. More working with only black and white, and this is really I will make a video on working in black and white, because trust me, this is the best way to improve. You don't have to worry about the colors, if you work in black and white. This is just some searching characters, like different kind of dress. This is a picture. I watched a documentary on Japan. I don't know, 6 years ago, and there was some beautiful footage and pictures. So I wanted to just draw some of them with watercolors. I don't know if you can really understand and read the picture, but here it is. This is Miyajima. Then let's go again. This is just some just some practice watercolors. It is really ugly actually. This is really a funny picture because this is actually an assignment that I got when I was in fine art school, and we are supposed to draw a dream. And someday, I don't know, 5 years ago, I dreamt about this landscape. This is a weird, gooey, colorful landscape, and this drawing is not making justice. The real image that I had in mind was really, really colorful and really bright and sparkling. But I love that I get the time to draw this, because now that I have this, it's kind of a reminder for the actual real image that I keep in my mind. And maybe one day I will draw the actual landscape, maybe on computer drawings, because I can't really do this with the watercolor. It's just so sparkly and bright. It's really hard, I think, to do this on traditional work. This more girls. Yes. Maybe I will rework on this one, but yeah. Some graphic design stuff and more. This is my brother's cat. This is also inspired by Musha. Sorry. Just some Shabby Girl. This is just manga with Copic markers. This one is a mix between pencils, colored pencils, Copic markers, acrylic paint. I really like how it turned out. I don't like her hands, are really weird, but the face and her hair are nice. So I'm just practicing on characters. Nothing special here. So I don't know why I kept this. It's ugly. This is done with watercolors and Copic markers. This is a funny pattern that I did a few years ago. More girls and more. It's not focusing. Oh, this is something that I did as a school assignment, like last year. We had to make a game, and I was a graphic designer for the game, so I just, some sketching research on the items that we had in the game. So this is just some towers and the characters and some real buildings, and there's more here. The doors, a lot of stuff. It was funny to do this. Then there's a new, it's just a few months ago. This is a drawing with Copic markers, and this was done for the page draw contest. Basically, you have to draw one or two characters from page draw, and more characters in a school subject, or it depends on the theme. And so I did this, and I didn't win anything. Basically, I will never go and enter any more page draw contest, but it was fun to do this. And as you can tell, there's a guy here. Well, it doesn't look like a guy, but it is a guy. And there's the last one. This is the Gaga Spit drawing, and it doesn't look like Lady Gaga at all, but it's fun to do it. So yep, this is, there is not so much. I can't believe that I've got just this. I should really draw more. But this is for the video about my original art, and I will maybe do another one on sketching if you want. Just tell me if you want me to do one on sketching, because I've got my binder of sketches, and if you want, just tell me, comments below. And yeah, I will see you very soon. I will try to do this as quick as possible, to do the art tour and the room tour. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Bye.